Hey guys, it's John V here with Android Authority. I'm doing a quick hands-on look at the Nubia Z17. This is the company's flagship phone. It was announced back in June. It's available in China right now. And the first thing that really strikes me is the design. It's a substantial looking phone. It has a good amount of weight. It's all metal. It's a premium handset in every facet. And unlike its predecessor, the Z17 benefits now with having a water-resistant construction. There's very minimal bezels on the left and right sides, which is nice, and the overall build quality of the phone is top-notch. So if you guys look at the spec sheet of the Nubia Z17, it's pretty much in flagship territory except for one area, and that's the resolution of the screen. It's only 1080p, which is unfortunate. It features a 5.5-inch IPS LCD display, but at 1080p resolution, it's behind the competition, which offer at least Quad HD resolution. Now, it's not that bad because it's still more than detailed and there's a lot of good qualities with it, but it is a striking thing. Going back to that flagship caliber level, the Nubia Z17 features things you'd expect. You have a fingerprint sensor, there's the Dolby Atmos enhanced speakers, there's a USB Type-C, features a Snapdragon 835, a staggering 6GB of RAM, and 64GB of internal storage. Now, of course, this Snapdragon 835 is a beast. It makes the phone fly, it looks very smooth, but there's two things that we have to point out with the handset. First of all, it doesn't have a 3.5mm headset jack, and there is no expansion via micro SD card. Another thing I want to talk about here is the software. Now, it's technically running Android 7.1.1 Nougat, but when you look into the actual software, there is no Google Play Store. Now, I did manage to install an APK of the file, but unfortunately, you can't run it. So you're stuck with all the native apps, and because it's made for the Chinese market, you're gonna have all this other bloatware from Nubia that you're probably not gonna use. And the only way to get those Google apps or even the Google Play Store is to root the phone. The last thing I want to talk about here is the camera in the Nubia Z17. It's pretty impressive. It features a dual camera system, much like the Huawei P10 and the LG G6, but it's more in line to the P10, where it achieves that portrait mode. So if you're taking a lot of portrait shots, it's gonna do that really nice bokeh effect. And I checked it out for a little bit. It looks really nice, does a great job of finding the borders and outlines, and casts that out of focus effect really well. Now, the dual camera system breaks down to a 23 megapixel camera and a 12 megapixel combination. And like I said, it achieves those blurry backgrounds. When you factor in its spec sheet, the premium design, it makes perfect sense why it's classified as a flagship. It starts at $410 for the base model. Now that's the model with 6GB of RAM and 64GB of internal storage. And that by itself is undercutting the competition, let's say versus the S8 or even the G6. But since it's only available in China, its reach is going to be limited. And it's not for everyone. Unless you know how to root the phone or you plan on going that route, you're probably better off investing that money in something else. But then again, if you want to try and do that, go right ahead. So if you guys want to learn more about the Nubia Z17, you can check out our website, androidauthority.com. This is John V, signing off.